When most people picture a grease-stained mechanic under the hood of a roaring muscle car, the image they conjure up is usually male. But these trailblazing women not only shattered that stereotype, they rebuilt it from the engine up. From building custom hot rods to starring on hit TV shows, these female car mechanics proved that skill has no gender. Let's kick things off with one of the most well-known names in the automotive TV scene, Christy Lee. Christy didn't just wake up one day and find herself on TV. She's been grinding in the gear world for years. Originally a dancer and motorcycle enthusiast, Christy started her career in motorsports broadcasting. Her passion for bikes and cars evolved naturally as she immersed herself deeper into the world of automotive mechanics. She gained mainstream fame as the co-host of All Girls Garage on Motor Trend, where she wasn't just a host, she was under the hood, pulling apart engines and getting her hands dirty. But that's not all. Christy also hosted Garage Squad, Steal This House, and Celebrity IOU Joyride. Today, she's a highly respected auto expert, brand ambassador, and motorcycle enthusiast who continues to inspire young women entering the field. She's also been a vocal advocate for gender equality in automotive education, using her platform to spotlight women in trades. Next up is Bogey Latiner, a true powerhouse and advocate for women in wrenching. Bogey, short for Sarah Latiner, didn't take a conventional path. She studied law and women's studies at Oberlin College before making a sharp U-turn, straight into automotive school. Why? Because she wanted to empower herself and others by understanding what goes on under the hood. That decision led her to open her own garage, 180 Degree Automotive, in Phoenix, Arizona. But it was her role as a host on All Girls Garage that put her on the national radar. Bogey's presence on the show isn't just symbolic. She's deeply technical, practical, and relatable. Her biggest claim to fame might just be the Chevy montage build, where she brought together 90-plus women to rebuild a 1957 Chevy truck from the ground up. That project wasn't just about cars. It was about mentorship, collaboration, and proving what women can do when given the tools and trust. Now let's talk about Rachel Barros. Rachel isn't just a gearhead, she's a marketing strategist and tech genius. She became a fan favorite as the host and executive producer of Gearhead Diva, a web series where she merged car building with accessible tech and DIY tutorials. A graduate of Ohio University and an ASE-certified mechanic, Rachel wanted to make the garage feel less intimidating, especially for women and first-timers. Her on-screen presence later earned her a spot on All Girls Garage, where she showcased her wiring expertise and problem-solving skills. While Rachel eventually left the show, she continues to empower others through her own content and branding agency. She blends marketing and mechanics like no one else, proving you can wear heels and hold a torque wrench at the same time. Another face you might recognize is Fay Hadley. Fay's journey began with a love for psychology, but her true calling wasn't in a therapist's office. She traded Freud for fuel injectors after a cross-country road trip left her car broken down. Determined to fix it herself, Fay became obsessed with learning everything about engines. She earned her master technician status and soon after co-founded Woman and Machine, a community focused on automotive education for women. On All Girls Garage, Fay brings both mechanical chops and an undeniable enthusiasm that makes her segments both informative and fun. Off-screen, she continues to teach workshops, post tutorials, and support other women getting into the trade. We can't leave out Jessi Combs, a legend whose legacy still resonates. Before her tragic death in 2019 during a land speed record attempt, Jessi had made a massive impact in both motorsports and television. She first appeared on Extreme 4x4, then became a regular face on Mythbusters, Overhauling, and The List. Jessi was more than a driver. She was a metal fabricator, welder, and racing driver who held the title of the fastest woman on four wheels. Jessi was known for her tenacity, kindness, and skill. She wasn't on screen for fame. She was there to race, build, and prove that no goal was too ambitious. In her own words, "I'm not trying to be better than anyone else. I'm just trying to be better than myself." That message continues to inspire a new generation of female gearheads. We can't forget Heather Storm, who brought her own brand of intelligence and curiosity to Garage Squad. With a background in environmental science and a love for classic cars, Heather stepped into the show not as a seasoned mechanic, but as someone genuinely eager to learn. And learn she did, working side by side with veteran mechanics and quickly proving she belonged. What made Heather stand out was her ability to connect with both the crew and the audience. After leaving the show, she hit the road in her 1965 Mustang for her web series Drive Yourself Local, exploring small towns and car culture across America. She continues to inspire as a host, traveler, and car enthusiast who shows that passion and effort can open any door, even a garage door. And then there's Jessi Combs, a name that still echoes with admiration in the auto world. Known as the fastest woman on four wheels, Jessi was more than a TV star. She was a metal fabricator, racer, and fearless trailblazer. Her appearances on Extreme 4x4, Mythbusters, and The List showcased not only her expertise but her grit. Tragically, Jessi passed away in 2019, attempting to break a land speed record. But her legacy is far from gone. The Jessi Combs Foundation continues her mission by supporting women in trades and motorsports. Jessi didn't just race cars, she raced through barriers, leaving a path for others to follow.